Do you think there's other life out there on other planets far away? Do you think they're coming here? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, what I think is that we live in a universe where the universe is made out of something. It's made out of one basic universal substance. It has to be. That's called monism. Okay. Monism means, well, the universe is idea, the universe is matter, right? Well, whatever people think the universe is made out of. The universe is actually made out of something called telesis. Okay. And this telesis is something that can be factored into reality. This telesis, this protein metasubstance that makes up the universe, this stuff is constantly looking for opportunities to nucleate. It's a potential. It wants to self-actualize. So it's constantly looking for things around which it can self-actualize. Okay? This telesis actually consists of, you can say that it consists of future realities, possible futures, right? There's a possible future that wants to nucleate the present right now so that it can actualize itself over time, right? In other words, it currently exists in a non-terminal realm, which means that it's not actualized yet. But if it can actualize itself here, then it can actually exist in the future.
And be real.
Right? It can guide it to become real, because in other words, it will self-reify, self-actualize. Okay, so this is how the future is actually created. There are telons. We're getting a little bit, into CTMU metamechanics here, but there are telons that would like to steal what we have here to make their own future out of it. They would like to displace us because they're not us. We have our own, our own identity. We have our own telic entity. Okay, these are different, but they need our resources, so they're trying to actualize themselves by taking what we have now, and we're giving it to them. That's what we're doing right now. Right, this entire banking system, this tokenized pseudo reality, this is something that has come out of someplace, and it's trying to push us aside so that it can take what we have and actualize itself as the future, and in some cases as God. Basically, it's trying to displace God, trying to displace the very identity of reality so that it can replace it and be God. Right? That's what we're doing. Mankind has a destiny. It would be wonderful if we could get together and fulfill it, right? But there's something that doesn't want us to have a destiny. It wants us to die so that it can take what we have and use it for its own future, right? Basically, it's telesis nucleating itself using opportunities that it encounters in the present, in this world, okay? All those quantum particles zipping around, those are opportunities. If you make them come together in certain ways, you can actually make physical things happen, right? And this is what telesis is doing. It's trying to create a future for itself that is not ours.
I get it.
Okay, and we have unfortunately been very lax. You've got to guard against this constantly. If you want to keep, the world is a pretty nice place if you make the most of it, right? But we have been very lax. Most people have been saying, oh, well, we got nothing to worry about. The government will protect us. We'll just leave it all up to them. And meanwhile, we'll sit here in front of the TV set and chew pork rinds and drink beer.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't work that way. No. You've got to be vigilant. You've got to watch what's happening. The founding fathers of the U.S. knew this. They knew that governments always go bad. They always turn bad on you. Okay, they're like parasites waiting to happen.
Yeah.
All right, and that is what has happened to us now. The government doesn't give a hoot what we think. It doesn't give a hoot what we say. They have the power, and they're using it against us. This is something that we've got to shape up. We've got to start being more careful about what we allow to have. Now, these people already have so much power. The government, powers that be, already have so much power that we're going to play hell getting it back.
Can we get it back?
And fulfilling our destiny.
I mean, is it even possible to get it back at this point that we've let it go so much?
Well, it's a bifurcation. There are two things that could happen. We're either going to head in one of two directions, and one of them is called the tech singularity. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's a transhumanist. Okay, we're all going to become machines, right?
Right.
And the other one that I talk about is called the human singularity. Right? What we want is a human singularity. A human singularity is a union between mankind and reality itself that would cause this new leap, this great leap forward in human social evolution. It was going to wake us all up. It was going to be a mass awakening, and we were going to suddenly realize what it was all about and unify with reality and become consistent with reality so that we could move into the future and fulfill our destiny. That's what the human singularity is. We have to make that happen. And the way we do it is we have to understand what reality is, what we are, and how we fit into reality. And if we can do that, then we can have a destiny. But as it is right now, our destiny is being stolen from us by people who want nothing to do with us and have made it very evident that they have nothing but contempt for us. All right? We have to stop that dead. We can't let this go on. Right? We can't let Klaus Schwab stand up there and you eat some bugs. You be happy. You know?
Yeah.
You will own nothing.
Yeah.
Okay? We can't allow that to occur. I mean, we can't listen to that crap anymore. You know?